Hello everybody, it's still April 18th. It's bright out here, so I'm squinting, but I didn't want to wear my sunglasses. The FBI press conference just got over with, and frankly I'm not impressed. The photographs that they have aren't even as good as the ones that 4chan provided. So like I said, I'm not impressed. I'm not saying that these two suspects that they've shown couldn't be terrorists, so to speak. One's a white guy, one's a dark-skinned guy. Kind of fits back in with their other old scenario that they really want to push. But I'm not certain of that. I'm not saying that they couldn't also be part of the diversionary team. You know, the original one I was talking about, the patsies, in other words. It's really hard to say. But the fact of the matter is that I really think that the photographs that 4chan gave us is a lot better, and if the FBI was really that good, why couldn't they find them in those photographs as well? And maybe they did, but the photographs they've given to the public for identification, this is a joke. This is just a plain joke, okay, frankly. I just got to tell you that. I want to bring up the fact that, I mentioned that there were two teams in my scenario, my explanation of events. Now that doesn't preclude the fact that there couldn't be 3 or 4 teams, okay? That's very possible. I'm just giving you a possible scenario about how things go. The pictures of all those different people that were in, paramilitary type uniforms or whatever, yeah, some could be actual SEALs, some could be contracted security, like craft, things like that. But the point is that they were there, and with all of that security, this thing still happened. Why? Because somebody was helping to cover it up. That's really the bottom line. So I think these guys that the FBI has shown, they're just another part of this team situation. So that's kind of how we're looking at it at this point. In addition, I wanted to talk a little bit about the patsies that I pointed out in those earlier photographs. Again, this is based on information that actually the government was releasing at the time. They're trying to pin it on the New York Post because this kid in the blue running outfit is saying that he didn't do it. But I want to caution you about something here, okay? During this fog of war, and all of the things that are going to happen to cover up the truth, don't put anything aside at this point. Gather all the evidence and keep mounting it, okay? Then we can kind of sift through it later and find out. But here's the key. Just because that kid wasn't involved doesn't mean that the guy next to him wasn't. We still have a question about where that guy's backpack went, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is why hasn't he come forward? And he might. But denial doesn't mean that they weren't involved in some kind of a drill and maybe didn't know that they had the bomb in their backpack. You just don't know at this point, so don't run away from this yet. The fact that guy's backpack is missing, and you got to look at that. It's really a credible question at this point. All right, I'll just leave it at that at this time of day. Hopefully I don't have to do this to you again today.